Thank you so much, Chairman. Thank you, Ranking Member, and thank you both. Good to see you again. Given PRC's economic interests and global motivations, what should we be doing in terms of watching China's expansion and their footprint in Africa?
Yeah, look, having visited Africa and seen it up close, there's no question in my mind that wherever you go, China is present. They're investing in Africa. Their Belt and Road Initiative is being implemented in Africa. They're developing ports. They're developing infrastructure. And the end result of it, and make no mistake about it, everything they're providing is not to try to help those countries develop independence and develop their own economic strength. It's to basically undermine it and do it in order for China to benefit from that. If there are minerals there, they're going to take advantage of those minerals. If there are other assets there, they're going to take advantage of those assets. They're in it for their own game. And that's where I think the United States and our allies have to play a much more critical role to show African countries that we are there to help their people, not to help us.
I'd add, it's good to see you again, Congressman Carson. I'd only add this. In this sense, I think time is on our side a bit. My observation and that of my team when I was a Secretary of State was that many of these countries are beginning to see the folly of having taken so much resource and money from the Chinese Communist Party. It felt good in the moment, but they are now coming to appreciate what Secretary Panetta said, that they now have lost political power, political capacity, and that has constrained them, and that hurts them in terms of continuing to be able to represent their people and get good outcomes. It means we have to be more active. I tried to get the State Department to do better so that the West could compete in those places. I think we made a little bit of progress. A lot more work to do, but I think as time marches on, if we continue our efforts in the way that Secretary Panetta described, that ultimately the norms that we have come to believe in the West will be ones that Africa will largely adopt as well. I hope I'm right about that, and I think that I am.